The designated hitter.
Welcome back to
7,
Hillsboro on
Brandon
1400 KJFF. As we have Fort Smith, Arkansas taking on Jefferson College. And after Delgado's comeback win over Fort Smith, we know this game is more or less an elimination game. The winner will move on to play Delgado tomorrow at 1, and the losing team will be finished for the season. And here's a bunt laid down by Brandon Wings. That is a wonderful bunt, and that was perfect. And that was after Kendall Finley started it off with a base hit to center. So it's first and second for Jeffco with nobody out here in the top of the first inning.
Brian
They
Randazzo.
are the visiting team, even though this is their ballpark. They had the coin flip, and so here we go with the Vikings having 2 on and nobody out in the top of the first inning. Finley led off with a single. The bunt single by Wings. It's going to be Randazzo coming up. Cody Whitehead hitting 4th in the order at second base. Cody Fick is at 3rd, hitting 5th, followed by Nick Becker in left field, Jay Colster at 1st, Jeremy Ramon in center. Greg Robinson is doing the catching, rounding it out. The defense for Fort Smith, Louis Lancaster in left field, Michael Hubbard in center, Jared Richardson in right, Josh Fields is at 3rd, Blake Doty at short, Blake Gaither at 2nd, Justin Cowger is at first base, Evan Pettit behind the plate, and Chris Bullington, a right-hander, getting the start for Fort Smith. They are the Lions. We'll check some of the numbers on Bullington pitching-wise after this first pitch to Brian Randazzo.
Jefferson.
A look to second by Bullington, and the pitch bunted back towards the mound. Bullington fields, throws to first, and got Randazzo for the out. Sacrifice is good.
Number 21.
1-3 on the putout. Runners now at second and third. Bullington is 8-7 with a 4.46 ERA this year. He's pitched 80 2/3 innings. 1 complete game. He has struck out 67. He's walked 41. And he's getting the start for Fort Smith, losing 6-5 to Delgado. Pitch to Whitehead, down and away, 1-0. Jefferson lost the earlier ball game, the morning game, 10-7 to Delgado. So Delgado's in pretty good shape in this thing. And there's a pitch in the dirt, and that is a breaking ball. It missed. 2-0 to Cody Whitehead. Fastball low. 3-0. Whitehead with, as they say, ducks on the pond, second and third. Outside ball 4. He walked Whitehead on 4 straight. The bases are loaded for the Vikings here in the top of the first inning. And it's Cody Fick coming up with only 1 out. Bases loaded. Top of the first. Jeffco trying to jump on top. They never led in the game against Delgado. Lost 10-7. Curveball strike at the belt. 0-1 to Fick. Cody set. And the pitch on the way. Down in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher Pettit. Kept it in front. Ball and a strike to Cody Fick. Bullington with the pitch, outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fick knows he should be getting something to hit here very soon. 2-1 delivery. Flied out of play. And that will even the count at 2. Finley started off with a base hit to center. Wings with a bunt single on a sacrifice attempt, and then the sacrifice by Randazzo moved runners to second and third, and then the walk to Whitehead. 2-2 pitch, grounded towards third, it's foul. Count stays at 2-2 to Fick. Cody in the earlier ball game, 1 out of 5 with a double and a run scored. Curveball up, Full count, 3-2. Vic is ready from the right side. Here it comes to the plate. Inside, ball 4, that brings in a run. Jefferson leads 1-0 here in the first inning. Vic draws the bases loaded walk. Finley scores.
Left fielder, number 8, Nick Becker.
It's Wings to third, Whitehead to second. Vic at first, still only 1 out. Becker to the plate. Fastball's up. Becker 2 out of 5 in the game against Delgado with a double and a single. There's a strike call. He drove in 1. It is 1 ball, 1 strike to Becker. Breaking ball, swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. 1-2. Bullington winds and fires. Curveball hit over towards third. They're going to go to second for 1. On to first and out at first base. 6-4-3 double play turned by Fort Smith. Jefferson is able to get 1 on the board in the first inning. We take a break and we will be back in just a moment here on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the first inning here on KJFF as we return to Vikings Field in Hillsboro. Jefferson on top of Fort Smith, 1-0. Bottom of the first coming up. Here's the lineup for Fort Smith. Louis Lancaster, the left fielder, starts it off, followed by second baseman Blake Gaither. Third baseman Josh Fields hits third. The cleanup hitter Justin Cowger at first base. Hitting fifth is Michael Hubbard. He's in center field. Kyle Decker is the DH, hitting sixth. Followed by Jared Richardson in right field, Evan Pettit the catcher, and Blake Doty, the shortstop, rounds it out.
Number 4, the left fielder, Louis Lancaster.
Schaefer Hall gets the start for Jefferson College. 9-1 record with a 2.21 ERA. He's making his 14th start. He's thrown 6 complete games, 76 innings pitched, allowing 66 hits, 44 runs, 24 of those earned, 24 strikeouts to 64 walks. Opponents are hitting 216 against him.
83.
First pitch just missed outside. Ball 1 to Lancaster. Next offering,
84.
foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Schaefer Hall, the left-hander from Lee's Summit, delivers. There's a strike.
76.
Off-speed delivery in there, and it's 1-2. Down and in.
73.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
73.
Inside corner, strike call.
86.
That is out number 1 in the bottom of the first inning.
Second baseman, number 1, Blake Gaither.
Gaither will be the hitter. With 1 out. Shows bunt, takes a pitch outside off the plate, ball 1. Pop up right side, that's going to get out of play. Colster giving chase, but it is foul. 1-1 to Gaither. Came into the tournament hitting .302. 5 home runs, 32 runs batted in.
71.
Strike on the outside half with the curveball. Ball and 2 strikes to Gaither. That one's
76.
fouled down the third baseline. Count rides at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on for Fort Smith. Bottom of the first inning. Jefferson on top, 1-0. Hall kicks and fires. Fly ball into right center field. Finley over, and he is going to make the catch. That's 2 gone. Right fielder Kendall Finley hauls that one in front of
Number 11,
Jeremy Rahman.
Josh Fields.
Two outs, nobody on for the third baseman Fields.
76.
That one is a little bit low, ball 1. Fields came into the tournament, 364 batting average, 13 home runs, 64 RBIs. There's a shot to right center. That's down for a hit, and that's going to head towards the wall. On his way to second is Fields. He is standing up with a 2-out double.
First baseman.
And that'll
number
bring in
31,
Calger.
Justin Calger.
9 home runs, 53 RBIs for Calger, 335 hitter. Fort Smith came in with a record of 42-19, but they dropped the first game to Delgado, 6-5. So they're now 42-20. These two teams played somewhat early in the season, and Fort Smith took 3 out of 4 from Jeffco. Pitch to Calger, bounces away as it gets past Robinson to the screen. On to third is Fields. He's 90 feet away. He's the tying run. 1-0 count to Justin Calger. Hall winds and fires. Popped up, and that'll get out of play. 1-1 count. Hall, the left-hander, delivers again. That's down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next one. Swung on, hit into right center field. Over is Rahman and Becker, and Rahman will not make the catch, or does he? Yes, he caught it. Up near the fence, Rahman is able to haul it in on a dead sprint. Makes the grab to end the inning. Fort Smith leaves a runner on base. We move on to the second, 1-0. Jefferson on top, and we'll be back in a moment on KJFF. And we are back in Hillsboro here on 1400 KJFF. Want to thank our sponsors for Region 16 baseball coverage, JoJo's Custard and Donuts in House Springs, and also Shelter Insurance agent Bruce King in Crystal City, Captain D's restaurant in Arnold. First pitch is a strike to Jay Colster. He's back in the lineup for the Vikings. Did not play in the first game. He takes an off-speed pitch strike on the outside half from Bullington. 0-2. Colster, 302 average for the season. 8 home runs and 40 RBIs. That's low. 1-2. His home run total is second on the team. His RBI total is third. Bullington with the pitch. And that's outside and low. 2-2 count. Jefferson with a 1-0 lead, a run on 2 hits so far. No runs on a hit after an inning by Fort Smith. Colster fouls that one back off the catcher. Keeps the at-bat going. Still a 2-2 count. Curveball hit in the air down the right side by Colster and drifting foul. Count still at 2-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch away. On the outer half, Colster goes down swinging. That's out number 1. And the first strikeout
The center fielder,
for Bullington.
number 1, Jeremy Rahman.
Ramon up to the plate now. First pitch missing, ball 1. Ramon, the center fielder for the Vikings. That's up high, 2-0. Ramon was 2 for 4 in the game against Delgado with a couple of singles, a couple of RBIs. Swing and a miss, big hack at that one, 2-1. There's a line shot, base hit to right center. That'll be a single for Ramon. One out single for Jeremy Ramon, the center fielder for the Vikings. We'll bring in Greg Robinson.
The catcher, number 26, Greg Robinson.
Robinson 1 for 3 in the first game with a 2-run home run, which was his second of the year. Gave him 26 RBIs for the season. Swing and a miss. Pitch on the outer half of the strike zone, 0-1. Ramon at first with 1 out. Moved to first by Bullington. Ramon back easily. Jefferson on top in this one. 1-0. We're in the top half of the second. Wonderful sunny day here in Hillsboro. Another throw to first, runner back again. Robinson, the freshman out of Rockwood Summit High School, is ready. And there's a tapper foul. Puts him down in the hole, 0-2. Robinson digs back in from the right side, down 0-2. Ramon at first. Held on there by Calger, another throw to first. Ramon again back in time. This is an elimination game with Delgado winning the first 2. And the pitch is low, taken by Robinson. Good block behind home plate by the catcher Pettit. That holds Ramon at first base. Delgado winning the first game 10-7 over Jefferson, and then followed that up with a 6-5 win over Fort Smith, in which Fort Smith blew a 5-0 lead in that one. Delgado able to come back and clip them by a run, 6-5. Another move to first, and again Ramon back safely. Ball in 2 strikes on Robinson. Runner goes, swing and a miss on a pitch down. Strikeout recorded by Bullington. No throw to first base because at the time it was occupied. On the second with the stolen base is Ramon, so he's into scoring position for the Vikings. 2 gone now in the inning. Pair of strikeouts in this second inning for Bullington. And it's Kendall Finley up. He began the ball game with a single up the middle. And he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Vikings with a 1-0 lead. A 2-out hit by Finley could make it 2-0 with Ramon at second base. And he does run well. Pitch down and in the dirt, taken by Finley. 1-1 count. A look to second by Bullington. He brings it home. And there's a base hit to right field. Off the bat of Finley, Ramon will score to make it 2-0 Jefferson. RBI base hit by Finley. He's 2 for 2.
The designated hitter, number 7, Brandon Wings.
Here's Wings coming to the plate. Finley on at first base now with 2 outs. Big 2-out RBI base hit. Makes it a 2-0 Vikings lead. Wings had a bunt single his first time up. They're going to appeal to third. And Ramon was able to touch third as he was rounding and scoring on that base hit by Finley. Strike on the outside half to Brandon Wings. Throw to first, runners back. Runner goes. Wings with an inside-out swing. This one into right field, and near the line it's caught. Run down by Richardson. That'll end the inning. Jefferson does get a run on 2 hits, and they leave a runner stranded. We move to the bottom half of the second inning. Jefferson on top of Arkansas Fort Smith, 2-0. We're back in a moment on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the second inning here on KJF, as it is going to be Michael Hubbard, Kyle Decker, and Jared Richmond. And if anyone gets on, Evan Pettit, as Jefferson leads it 2-0. And a first pitch strike to Michael Hubbard. This guy's now got 21 home runs on the season. He had an absolute bomb in the game earlier against Delgado. Gives him 21 round trippers for the season. That was a 2-run blast, so he's got 79 RBIs to go along now with 21 home runs. Time was called before that last pitch by Schaefer Hall, and he did the right thing by going ahead and throwing it to his catcher. 1-1 pitch now to Hubbard. Outside, a little bit high, 2-1. Jeffco on top 2-0 in the bottom half of the second. Curveball missed in, 3-1. All working quickly. And there is a, is that a strike or was that a ball? He did call it a strike. He's going to have to return. He thought that was ball 4 low. Instead, it was a called strike. It looked like he pulled his arm up like it was a strike. So it's now 3-2. And Hubbard has to make the walk back to home plate. Maybe a little bit embarrassing, if you will. Here's the payoff from Hall. Swing and a miss on a pitch down. And Robinson applies the tag, and the out recorded. Second strikeout for Schaefer Hall. One gone here in the top, or rather bottom of the second. Here's Kyle Decker. Prior to the Delgado game, Decker, .314 hitter with a home run and 18 RBIs, and he pops it up. First base side. Colster making a long run, and he can't catch it. Everybody was trying to call for that one. Early on, it was Schaefer trying to say he wanted it. And then Colster came in and then couldn't make the grab. Foul ball, 0-1. See if this comes back to bite Jeffco in the butt. Outside with the pitch, 1-1. Hall kicks and fires. Chopper towards third. This will be a tough play for Fick. Fair ball, throw to first, and it is in time. Great toss across the diamond by Cody Fick. And there are 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. Jared Richmond will stand in, the right fielder. Pitch is a little low.
The right fielder, number 9, Jared Richmond.
Richmond, 6 home runs, 26 RBIs, and a .338 batting average prior to the Delgado game earlier. There's a strike call, 1-1 to him. 2 outs, nobody on for Fort Smith in the bottom half of inning number 2. And he pops it up left side on the infield. Cody Fick calls for it. He'll make the catch, ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Jeffco. And we move on to the third. 2-0, Jefferson leading Arkansas Fort Smith, and we're back in a moment on 1400 KJFF. Top of the third here on 1400 KJFF as we're back at Vikings Field in Hillsboro for the South Central District at NJCAA Division I baseball. Winner of this 3-team field will move on to play in the Junior College World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado. Pitch taken a little bit low to the leadoff man in the third inning, Brian Randazzo. Jefferson on top of Fort Smith, Arkansas, 2-0. Randazzo takes a strike on the inner half, 1-1. Bullington's pitch, Randazzo smokes it into right field, past the diving first baseman Calger. Randazzo is on to begin the third inning of play.
Second baseman, number 21, Cody Whitehead.
Whitehead coming up for the Vikings. He walked his first time up. In the first ball game, Whitehead was 1 out of 4 with an RBI single. Randazzo with the jump from first to second. He's there easily with the steal at second base. He stole a base earlier as well. He now has 49 steals for the season. Whitehead from the right side. Here it comes from Bullington. Curveball fouled back to the screen by Whitehead. He's down in the count, 0-2. Vikings with a runner at second base and nobody out. An 0-2 count on Whitehead. Bullington checks on Randazzo and the pitch. Curveball up and in. Taken by Whitehead, 1-2. Bullington comes set, looks to second, pitch on the way. Fouled back to the screen by Whitehead as he got a piece. Count stays at 1-2. Jeffco on top, 2-0. That one's in the dirt, and the ball gets away from Pettit. On to third base is Randazzo. Wild pitch moves up the Jefferson College base runner, Randazzo. So he's now 90 feet away. It's now a 2-2 count on Whitehead. The pitch, outside and low, blocked by the catcher Pettit. And a full count, 3-2. Infield has been drawn in by Fort Smith. Payoff pitch coming to Whitehead. Curveball, swing and a miss, struck him out. Down and away with the curveball. Whitehead went after it, goes down on strikes. That's 3 Ks for Bullington. 1 away in the top half of the third inning. The batter is Cody Fick. Swing and a miss on a pitch down and away. Almost identical to the pitch that struck out Whitehead. 0-1. That's in the dirt. Blocked by
Third
Pettit.
baseman,
1-1.
number 22, Cody Fick.
Fick walked his first time up. It was forced out in a double play ball. Curveball hit in the air to center field. This should be deep enough to get the run in. Catch is made by Hubbard. Tagging, coming in, scoring is Randazzo. 3-0 Jefferson. Sac fly by Cody Fick. Brings in Randazzo. Jefferson has been able to get one run in the first 3 innings.
Nick Becker.
Becker's up to the plate now with 2 outs and nobody on. Outside half missing, ball 1. Becker grounded into a double play his first time up. That one's low. 2-0. Bullington winds and fires. Low and away. 3-0. Action in the bullpen right now for Fort Smith. Becker takes that one right down the middle at the belt. 3-1. Bullington working quick as Becker hits this one in the air to right. Backing up a few steps. Hauling that one in is Richmond, and that will end the inning. Jefferson is able to get one on 1 hit. They leave no one. We move to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The Jefferson College Vikings lead the Fort Smith, Arkansas Lions 3-0, and we're back in a moment on 1400 KJFF. First pitch missed outside to the leadoff man, catcher Evan Pettit. Came into the day with a .346 batting average. He pops this one up. Schaefer Hall, the pitcher, will call for it himself and make the catch. 1 gone in the bottom half of inning number 3. Pettit flies out, and that'll bring in Blake Doty.
Number 10, Blake Doty.
And a right-handed hitter. Came into the day hitting .287 with 3 home runs and 24 RBIs. And there's a line shot into right. That'll take a hop in front of Finley, a 1-out single. 1 gone, and a single to right field by Doty. And now we go to the top of the order.
Number 4,
Louis Lancaster. Lancaster up. He struck out his first time. He bats with a runner at first base and 1 out. Colster holds the runner. And this one will be hit into left center field for a base hit. Getting to that one quickly and bringing it in is Becker to hold the lead man at second base. First and second for Fort Smith with 1 out.
Second baseman, number 1.
That'll bring in Blake Gaither. Gaither, another right-hander, standing in, flied to right in his first at bat. Schaefer Hall comes set. The pitch swung on and hit in the air. Down the first base line in foul ground. Catch is made by Colster for the 2nd out. In foul territory, Colster hauls it in.
Third baseman.
That's out number 2.
Josh Fields.
Now you got one of the most dangerous hitters on the team coming up in Fields. He had a double his first time up as he plugged the gap in right center. So Fields at the plate with 2 on and 2 out, and Hall's going to look the lead runner back to the bag. Jefferson on top of Fort Smith, 3-0. here in the bottom half of the third. Hall's pitch is in the dirt. Nice block by Robinson. 1-0 to Fields. Hall trying to battle through this third inning. 2 on and 2 out for the Lions of Fort Smith. And Hall looks the runner back at second base. Whitehead was trying to come over to cover. Schaefer Hall looks in for the sign from Robinson. He stepped off for a moment, gets back on. Breaking ball, strike on the outside half to Fields. 1-1. Schaefer, one of the aces of the staff here for the Vikings, came in with a 9-1 record. And Hall comes set again. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, handcuffed him over towards third. Fick will tag the runner to end the inning. And 2 left on base by Fort Smith here in the third inning. We move to the fourth. 3-0, Jefferson on top. We're back in a moment on 1400 KJFF. Jake Holster leads it off for the Vikings in the top of the fourth inning as they lead 3-0 over Arkansas Fort Smith. University of Arkansas Fort Smith. First pitch to Colster on the way. And he loops this one down the left field line, foul. He was a strikeout victim in his previous at-bat. Bullington has struck out 3, and he's walked 2 in the game, and he's allowed 5 hits and 3 runs. There's a pitch that missed outside. Fastball from Bullington, missing away, 1-1. Breaking ball, hit back to the screen. Ball and 2 strikes. Colster, Rahman, and Robinson, the bottom 3 of the order up. Finley, if anyone gets on. Jeffco has managed to score a run in each inning so far. Curveball stays up to Colster. 2-2 rather. Bullington ready with the 2-2 offering. Another curve, strike 3 on the inside corner to Colster. He goes down looking. He's 0 for 2 now with a couple of Ks.
Center fielder, number 1, Jeremy Rahman.
Rahman coming up. He singled and scored in the second inning. And there's a pitch a little high in the outside half, 1-0. Next one on the way. Curveball, and Rahman hits it foul off to the right. 1-1 to Jeremy, the freshman out of Hazelwood Central High School. Center fielder for Jefferson. That one's down and away. 2-1. Jeremy's had a pretty nice day at the plate. Going back to the first game, he is 3 out of 5. Swing and a miss on that pitch. 2-2 to count. Rahman digs back in. 2-2 pitch. Outside, off the plate, 3-2. It's a full count. This is an elimination game. Whoever wins this will have the tough task of trying to beat Delgado twice, once tomorrow, once Sunday. The losing team, of course, is done. Ball 4 low, and there's a walk to Rahman with 1 out here in the fourth. Putting a quick runner on base. He stole one earlier.
Number 26, Greg Robinson.
Robinson up to the plate, a strikeout victim his first time. Good chance Ramon may be trying to take off for second. He gets off to his lead, held on by Cowger. Not going on this pitch as it's up and in, ball one to Robinson. Robinson had a home run in the previous game this morning against Delgado in the 10-7 loss by the Vikings to the Dolphins. Ground ball foul down the third base line, and that'll make it a 1-1 count to Robinson. Delgado winning 10-7 earlier today over Jefferson, and then 6-5 over Arkansas Fort Smith in the game just prior to this one. Pitch out. Runner not going. 2 balls and a strike. Bullington with the pitch. And Robinson pops it foul, and it's an even count at 2. 1 out, a runner at first base. Ramon drew the 1-out walk. Pitcher stepped off. Robinson is getting himself adjusted. He called for time. He's back in, he's ready. Throw to first, Ramon back. They play Robinson, for the most part, straight up the middle. Straight up, not playing him to one side or the other on the infield or in the outfield. Curveball hit in the air to left center field. Over, diving catch. Did he hang on? Yes, he did. What a catch. Diving catch by Hubbard in center field. I was waiting for the umpire at second base to make some kind of a call, but he just stood there.
Right fielder, number 11, Kendall Findlay.
That's 2 gone. Hubbard makes a big catch in center. Takes a hit away from Robinson. Now we go back to the top of the order. It's Kendall Findlay up. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. 1 run driven in and a run scored. Ramon goes as the pitch is low, and he will get the steal. Blocked by the catcher. Couldn't come up with it cleanly. No chance to get Ramon. Did not even try to make a throw. Second stolen base of the ball game for Ramon. He's in scoring position, and a 1-0 count on Kendall Findlay. Findlay trying to come through again. And he hits this one into right field, over, and catch is made by Richmond, and that will end the inning. Jefferson leaves a runner stranded, unable to score in the top of the 4th inning. They lead Arkansas Fort Smith 3-0. We're back in a moment on 1400 KJFF. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Justin Cowger starts it off for Arkansas. He'll be followed by Michael Hubbard and Kyle Decker.
Arkansas Fort Smith. Number 31, Justin Cowger.
Cowger flied to center field his first time up. And a line drive into right center. That's down for a base hit. First pitch swinging. And he's got himself a leadoff single. Arkansas Fort Smith trying to get on the board. It's the 4th hit that they've had today.
Michael Hubbard.
Hubbard is now up. Strikeout victim his first time up. Schaefer Hall will pitch from the stretch. Curveball bunted foul over towards third. Hubbard, the guy that's got 21 home runs on the season, tries to lay down a bunt. He digs back in from the left side with an open stance. 1-0 pitch, swung on and hit towards first and past Colster into right field. On his way to third is Cowger to second base. And there, with the double, is Hubbard. It was a hard hit ground ball towards first that Colster just could not stab. And runners are on second and third for Arkansas, so they got something brewing here in the fourth.
Designated hitter, number 19, Kyle Decker.
They're going to give Colster an error. Second and third, nobody out. Decker at the plate. Foul back to the screen. Fort Smith trying to get on the board. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, they're down 3-0. They have two runners in scoring position with nobody out. Hall comes set, fires it in. That's in the dirt. Robinson with another nice block. 1 ball, 1 strike. Decker grounded out his first time. Hall is ready. Curveball, strike. Catches it outside half. 1-2 count on Decker. They play Decker the opposite way. As the pitch is checked, they check the swing, and he did not go around. Pitch was low, taken for ball 2. 2-2 count on Decker now, with runners on second and third. Here comes to the plate. Swung on, hit in the air down the right field line. Finley giving it a run, and it is just on the other side of the fence in foul territory. Count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jefferson could use the strikeout here. Fort Smith, of course, looking to get on the board. Hall is ready. And he's going to look the runners back. Nobody out. 2 runners on for Fort Smith. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out for the first out of the inning. Third strikeout for Schaefer Hall. Big first out. Now it's Richmond up. Richmond
Right fielder, number
popped
9,
up his
Jared
first time.
Richmond.
Popped out to third as Cody Fick made the grab, and his first at bat as Hall will look the runner back to second again. Schaefer Hall comes set. Left-hander delivers, swing and a miss. 0-1. Schaefer Hall is already committed to University of Kansas, KU. He's hoping to pitch a couple more games for the Vikings, and there's a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count to Jared Richmond. All ready with the 0-2 delivery. Swung on and hit to second. And Jeffco will concede the run to throw the runner out at first base. Arkansas gets on the board. An RBI ground out by Richmond makes it 3-1. And to the plate will be Evan Pettit.
Evan Pettit.
The Lions catcher up with a runner 90 feet away and 2 outs. Pettit popped out his first time. And he fouls that one back. over the backstop, out of play, right over the press box. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He swung over the top of that one, out in front. 0-2. Next delivery. Popped foul again. 0-2. The count remains. Fort Smith has gotten on the board here in the 4th inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And he hits this one towards third, knocked down and gloved by Fick, throws across in time for the out. Great stretch by Colster. Fick saved a run. The inning comes to an end. Arkansas Fort Smith gets a run on 1 hit, 1 error committed by Jeffco. They leave 1 on base. As we move to the 5th inning of play, Jefferson on top 3-1, and we are back in just a moment here on KJEF. As Jefferson College leads it 3-1. Top of 5, it'll be Brandon Wings, Brian Randazzo, Cody Whitehead, and Cody Fick if anyone gets on for the Vikings as they lead the Lions of Arkansas Fort Smith 3-1. Swing and a miss by Wings as we get started. Wings singled in the 1st inning, left stranded, fly to right in the 2nd. He leads off the 5th. Curveball missing in the dirt outside, 1-1. Bullington with the next one. Curveball in there for a strike at the belt. 1-2 count. Pitch to the Vikings DH. Line shot the other way, base hit. Finds the hole, sends it to right. Wings with another hit.
Shortstop, number 18, Brian Randazzo.
2 hits in this ball game for Wings. He had a pair of hits and also a walk in the earlier game against Delgado. And we're going to get a meeting at the mound by Arkansas Fort Smith. I think we're going to give the bullpen a little more time to maybe start to get moving in case Bullington has another tough outing. He's given up 3 runs in 4 innings. He has struck out 4. He's walked 3. And he has now surrendered 6 hits. Randazzo will be the hitter as the meeting is adjourned at the pitcher's mound. Randazzo's 1 for 1. He has a sacrifice and has a single and a run scored. Wings at first base. First pitch to Randazzo's low for a ball. Randazzo did not show bunt. And Randazzo pops it up left side, and that'll get out of play. Ball and a strike to Randazzo. He was 1 for 4 with a single and a walk in the game against Delgado, and he pops another one foul off to the left. And that'll put him down in the hole 1-2. Wings leads off of first, held on by Calger. Strike 3 call in the outside corner to Randazzo as he took it at the knees. And that's out number 1.
Second baseman, number 21, Cody Whitehead.
Whitehead up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. His other time up, he struck out. Wings on at first base. And Whitehead takes one
Second
just a little high and away.
Number 21, Cody Whitehead.
Jefferson on top, 3-1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Wings off to his lead. He's going. It's Whitehead with a base hit to left. Hit and run was on. Wings gets up. He's going to try to go to third. No. Now he has to try to hightail it back to second, and he's there safely. He slid into second base not knowing that the ball was a base hit. First and second for Jeffco. As Whitehead comes through with a base hit.
Cody Fick.
Fick to the plate with 2 on and 1 out. Fick has driven in a pair in this ball game. Bases loaded walk in the first inning, which brought in a run. Then he had a sacrifice fly in the third. So he has actually driven in 2 out of the 3. The other RBI came off the bat of Kendall Finley with a 2-out RBI single to right field, scoring Brandon Wings, or scoring Jeremy Roman, excuse me.
Well, when I hit it, I was thinking the whole time, like, just line drive.
Fick to the plate. Wings leads off of second base. Whitehead at first. Bullington with the pitch. Inside on Fick, 1-0. Look to second by Bullington. Curveball strike on the inner half to Fick, 1-1. Bullington comes set. 1-1 delivery. And Fick hits this one in the air to center field. On the run, catch is made near the wall. Wings tags, goes from second to third. Catch was made by Hubbard for the second out.
Left fielder, number 8, Nick Becker.
And it's Becker who's up with runners on the corners and 2 out. Vikings have driven in 1 run with 2 outs in this ball game, and it's going to be it for Bullington. He will exit here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 on, 2 out for Jefferson. We'll take a break. New pitcher will get warmed up, and we'll bring it back here in 90 seconds on 1400 KJFF. For Arkansas Fort Smith is Jake Waddle. Where's number 6 on the back of the uniform? 5'10", 185-pound freshman from Waldron, Arkansas. Take a look at his numbers on the mound. 39 2/3 innings pitched, a record of 3-0, and ERA of 4.08.
Number 6, Jake Waddle.
Has 6 saves on the season. 36 strikeouts to 13 walks in his 39-plus innings.
Number 8, Nick Becker.
Becker to the plate, facing Jake Waddle. Two on, 2 out. The runners are on the corners for the Vikings. And the pitch is off the plate, outside, ball 1. Becker's 0 for 2 in this ball game. It's grounded into a double play and fly to right. That's low, 2-0. Waddle comes set. Back up the middle, that'll reach center field. Base hit off the bat of Becker makes it 4-1 as Wings scores from third. Hot shot up the middle off the bat of Becker. And the Vikings get a run back, and they're back to a 3-run advantage. 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. Now to second base is Whitehead, and Becker on at first base. Wing scores. Here's Colster. Checked his swing, but fouled it off to the right side. 0-1. Colster has struck out twice. The 0-1. Swung on, hit over to short. They're going to go to second for the force. That's in time, and that will end the inning. Jeffco does get a big 2-out RBI hit by Nick Becker, and they now lead 4-1. They're back to a 3-run lead over Arkansas Fort Smith. We'll be back in just a moment for the bottom of the 5th inning here on KJF. Bottom of the 5th inning as we return to Hillsboro. Fort Smith will have their shortstop starting it off, Blake Doty. We'll go back to the top of the order with Louis Lancaster and Blake Gaither. Doty had a single his first time up. Schaefer Hall with the pitch. Outside corner called strike. Schaefer getting the job done so far. He's allowed 1 run in 4 innings. On 4 hits, he has struck out 3. That one just off the plate, missing ball 1. He has not walked anyone. As Mr. Hall came in with 9 victories on the mound for the Vikings and an ERA of 2.3. Fly ball into right center field. Rahman comes in, makes the catch. 1 gone. And to the top of the order, Louis Lancaster. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Lancaster hits from the right side. He struck out in his first at-bat against Schaefer Hall and then singled his other time. Chopper foul into the Vikings dugout. Jefferson on top 4-1 in the bottom of the 5th. A victory for the Vikings would put them into the next round and to play tomorrow. The losing team in this matchup is done for the year. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count on Lancaster. Schaefer Hall kicks and fires. Hard hit ground ball to short. Randazzo up with it. Throw to first and got him by a step, by a half step, maybe 3/4 of a step. That was close at first base. Randazzo made it close because he didn't come up with it cleanly. Still had enough on the throw to get him.
Blake Gaither.
2 outs, nobody on. Here is Gaither. He's 0 for 2. High and away, ball 1 on the pitch. He has flied to right and popped up to first. And a ground ball chopped back towards the mound. Hall will make the toss to first as he headed towards the line to pick it up. 1-2-3 inning for Schaefer Hall. We move on to the 6th inning. It remains a 4-1 Jefferson College lead. We're back in a moment on KJFF. Top of the 6th inning here on 1400 KJFF. I want to thank Comtree Services of Jefferson County, Bootsy Unichim USA, and Festus and Harold's Market and Imperial for coverage, sponsoring coverage of the Jefferson College Vikings here in the South Central District on 1400 KJFF. 4-1, the Vikings lead Arkansas Fort Smith. As we're into the top of the 6th inning, the batter will be Jeremy Rahman for the Vikings. He'll be followed by Greg Robinson and Kendall Finley. If anyone gets on, Brandon Wings. Rahman has been on base twice in this game. He has singled, stolen a base, and scored, and he also walked, stole a base in the 4th inning, left stranded. That one missed a little bit low and away. Two and 0 to Rahman, and there's a belt-high strike on the outer half, 2-1. Rahman leads it off here in the top of the 6th inning. Vikings leading 4-1. Curveball just a little bit high. 3-1 count. And that one's off the end of the bat. Bouncer foul into the Fort Smith dugout. They're occupying the visitors' dugout here, even though they are the home team. They allow Jeffco to take their normal dugout when they are at home, which is on the third base side, so they take the first base dugout. There's a swing and a miss by Rahman. He goes down on strikes. There's out number 1 here in the 6th inning.
Pitcher number 26.
Jake Waddle again
Robinson.
on with his first full inning of relief. Final numbers on Bullington: 4 2/3 innings, allowing 4 runs on 7 hits, walked 3, struck out 5. There's a ground ball through for a base hit into left field. Off the bat of Greg Robinson, the Vikings catcher. That's his first hit of this game. It comes with 1 out, nobody
number
on.
11, Kendall Findlay.
Top of the order up now. It's Findlay, 2 out of 3 in this ball game. Couple of singles. He has scored a run. He's also driven in a run. Robinson will get his lead from first base. Very good speed for a catcher. Findlay's going to bunt. He's going to try to bunt his way on. Throw across the diamond by the third baseman is in time. Fields handles Findlay. Now to second base with 2 outs is Robinson.
Number 7, Brandon Wings.
Goes down as a sacrifice. Robinson now to second base with 2 outs. Brandon Wings, who's been swinging a good bat today, is up. 2 out of 3 in this ball game with a pair of singles and a run scored. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Wings had 2 hits in the previous game as well, so he's been swinging it pretty good, as has Kendall Findlay, who is 1 for 3 in the first game. He has 2 hits in this one. There's a strike on the outside corner and an 0-2 count on Brandon Wings. Jake Waddle trying to get out of the inning with no damage. A runner at second with 2 gone. Here's the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. Robinson gets his lead from second. And they're going to try to throw to second. He's back easily. Gaither, the second baseman, over to cover. Robinson off to his lead. 1-2 the count on Wings. Curveball, hit foul. Knocked that one into the Fort Smith dugout. Still a 1-2 count. Look to second base by Waddle. And he's going to look Robinson back to the bag again. Ball and 2 strikes. Waddle again, checking on the runner. The pitch outside, a little bit off the plate. 2-2 count on Wings. Here it comes again. Off the plate. Second time in a row he's missed outside. That one way off the plate. Full count, 3-2 to Wings. Waddle ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Wings strikes out. That ends the inning. Jeffco unable to come through with a 2-out hit in this time around. And we move on to the bottom of the 6th inning. Jefferson leads Arkansas Fort Smith 4-1, and we return in a moment on 1400 KJFF. Bottom of the 6th here on 1400 KJFF as we return to Vikings Field in Hillsboro for the South Central District NJCAA Division I. postseason play. Winner of
Leading
this
off for the
three-team
University of
event
Arkansas,
goes
Fort
on
Smith.
to
The third baseman,
the
number
Junior
11,
College World
Josh
Series in
Fields.
Grand Junction, Colorado. Delgado is the team in the driver's seat of this thing because they've won both of their games today, beating Jeffco 10-7 and Fort Smith 6-5. So they will move on and play tomorrow. So we do know that it's not going to come down to three teams all going 1-1. There's going to be an 0-2 team that will be done for the year. There'll be a 2-0 team in the driver's seat and a 1-1 team that will try to knock off that 2-0 squad twice through the weekend. Schaefer Hall has fallen behind the leadoff man, Josh Fields, 2-0. That missed inside, 3-0. See if Hall's able to battle back. Schaefer kicks and fires. Down and in, and a leadoff walk is given to Josh Fields. He's on base for the second time today. That's the first walk given by
First baseman, number 31,
Schaefer Hall.
Justin Calger.
Calger up, he's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Calger up with a runner on at first base. Nobody out. Vikings at double play depth. Calger's showing bunt. And he takes it a little bit low, ball one, pulls the bat out of the way. One and oh.
Just any color. I'm using it. We all get down.
About to talk to Schaefer Hall is Robinson and also Coach Carroll. Goes out to the mound, wants to talk a little bit about the situation with Schaefer Hall. He's facing a dangerous part of this Fort Smith lineup. He's done a pretty good job of holding these guys down, but you just got to continue to encourage and continue to remind him that, hey, these are the dangerous guys. Here's what you got to do. Got to pitch it here, here, or here, or whatever the game plan may be. Colster holds the runner at first. Showing bunt again is Calger, and he takes it just a little bit low, 2-0. Hall has thrown 6 straight pitches out of the strike zone after walking Fields on 4 straight, and the first 2 have missed to Calger. Ball 3, that's low. Schaefer perhaps could be showing signs of fatigue, perhaps. We'll have to see if this continues. He's fallen behind 3-0. There's a strike. That one's right down the middle, 3-1. Hall was hoping to induce a ground ball for the possible double play. Time is called. 3 balls and a strike to Calger. Jefferson on top of Arkansas Fort Smith 4-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Curveball outside, missing, ball 4. First and second, 2 runners on base with nobody out. Tying run coming to the plate for Arkansas Fort Smith.
Center fielder, number 26, Michael Hubbard.
Hubbard coming to the plate. Jefferson gets the bullpen going. Cody Stites, the right-hander, is starting to throw. Michael Hubbard is 0 for 2. He's reached on an error and has struck out. Curveball in there for a strike. Catches the outer half of the plate. 0-1 to Hubbard. He's a dangerous, dangerous hitter. First and second occupied for Fort Smith with nobody out. Inside on that delivery, missing low. 1-1. I think Robinson got crossed up a little bit. Goes out, has a couple of quick words with Schaefer, and now he heads back to his spot behind home plate. Fields leads off at second. It's Cowger at first. And the pitch. Missed just off the plate outside. 2-1. Schaefer Hall with the next offering. There's a strike call. It's 2-2 as that one caught the outside part of the plate. Hubbard didn't appear to like that one very much as he takes a big walk. Hubbard will stand back in. 2-2 the count. And a ground ball. Pass Colster goes into right field. Can't make the play on it. One run will score for Fort Smith. Runners now on first and third for the Lions with nobody out. It's now a 4-2 ball game. The tying runs are on base. Another error by Jay Colster at first, as that was a hard hit ground ball, but he couldn't handle it.
Designated hitter.
It's 4-2.
Kyle Decker.
These 9-inning games, I'll tell you, this one's a long way from over. Decker's at the plate. Fastball's high from Schaefer Hall. 1-0. Decker is 0 for 2. He has grounded out and struck out. Hall's going to throw to first.
I did too. You put up the other, but you didn't put it up. They have 2 now. 81.
And that one popped up into shallow right field. Kendall Finley will make the catch, and the runner will not try to advance. He will stay at third base, so Cowger stays there. That's the first out.
Right fielder, number 9, Jared Richmond.
Richmond coming up. He's 0 for 2. He has popped out and grounded out. It's now a 4-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Schaefer Hall trying to get through this one. Pickoff move to first. Runner back in plenty of time. Michael Hubbard. Breaking ball missed inside. 1-0 to Richmond. No hits in the inning for Fort Smith. Pair of walks and then an error led to a run. Oh, and the pitch inside hits the left-handed batter Richmond, and the bases will be loaded with 1 out. Jeffco hurting themselves, nothing that Arkansas is doing. Bases are loaded, 1 run is scored, and they have not allowed a hit. Evan Pettit, the catcher, is up. He's 0 for 2. Just popped up and grounded out to third. Strike on the outside corner from Schaefer Hall. They play Pettit slightly to pull in the outfield. And there's a pop-up out of play, puts him down 0-2. And this is a must-win for both of these teams. Otherwise, their season is over. Delgado sitting at 2-0 in pool play. Both of these teams are 0-1, so the winner stays alive in the tournament. And the losing team will be done. There's a pitch in the dirt. Great block by Robinson. 1-2 count. Popped up, out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Evan Pettit, the catcher for Arkansas Fort Smith. Bats with the bases loaded. 1 out. That one's low. Taken by the Lions catcher. And it's a 2-2 count.
Who's warming up?
2-2 delivery. Fouled away. Off to the first base side. Count still at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hall comes set, fires it in. Breaking ball, another foul off the bat of Pettit. Schaefer Hall looks in for the sign, gets it from Robinson. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit down the right field line. Finley giving chase. And foul ball. Diving effort by Finley, but he could not make the grab. What an at-bat this is for Pettit. He's fouled off several pitches. He's really forced Schaefer Hall to work. Hall is ready. Then again, the 2-2. Hit to short, catch made by Randazzo. They go to third to try to get the lead runner, trying to get back to the bag. Not in time there, he gets back in time. But that is out number 2 on a line drive right to Randazzo.
Shortstop, number 10, Blake Doty.
Doty will be the hitter. Vikings are 1 out away from getting through this jam with only 1 run coming around and still maintaining a lead. But a base hit here could tie it. Bases are loaded with 2 gone. Doty is 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Swing and a miss on a pitch down. 0-1. Next one. Swing and a miss on a similar pitch, again in the dirt, and missed by Doty. He's down 0-2. Doty gets back into the batter's box with the bases loaded, no 2 count. Schaefer Hall with the pitch. Ground ball back to the mound. Hall knocks it down. On to first in time, and the Vikings get out of the jam with just 1 run coming around. They still lead it. It's 4-2 as we head to the 7th, and we are back in 1 minute here on 1400 KJFF. It'll be Brian Randazzo to begin things for the Vikings here in the 7th. Daz is 1 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice, a single, and a run scored. Breaking ball from Waddle stays up in the zone, 1-0. Last time up, he struck out looking. He faces Waddle for the first time. And that one's off the plate, outside, 2-0. Right back to the mound, caught for a line drive out. Waddle was able to stick the glove out, made the catch on a bullet back up the middle by Randazzo.
Whitehead.
That's 1 out. Here's Whitehead. Cody's 1 for 2. He has singled and walked today and has struck out. Outside corner, missing, ball 1. Waddle fires that one in. That's a strike on the outside half. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cody Whitehead. Down and in, 2-1. Cody, the sophomore from Festus High School, digs in from the right side. Big swing and a miss. 2-2 now to Cody. Whitehead back in. Inside, missing ball 3. It's a full count. Jefferson on top, 4-2 over Fort Smith, Arkansas. Here in the South Central District as Whitehead fouls that one back to the screen and the count stays full, 3-2. Jefferson scored 1 run in the first 3 innings. Fort Smith scored 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Jefferson scoring 1 in the top of the 5th. And Fort Smith adding 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's a 1-out walk to Whitehead as the pitch missed low. He's on base for the 3rd time.
Number 22, Cody Fick.
Fick to the plate. He is 0 for 1 on the day. He's flied to center. He has a sacrifice fly for a run batted in. And also drove in a run as he drew a bases loaded walk in the 1st inning. That's outside. 1-0 from Waddle. Waddle has surrendered 2 hits since coming on in relief. Big cut and a miss by Fick. Ball and a strike to Cody Fick. Throw to first, runner gets back. Ball and a strike to Fick. Whitehead leads off of first. Held on by Cowger. Fick pops it foul. And it's a 1-2 count. And the pitch from the left-hander, high and away. 2-2. 4 runs on 9 hits for Jefferson. They've committed 2 errors. 2 runs on 4 hits for Fort Smith. Breaking ball. Wow, just missed. A little bit up in the zone. That is a tough pitch to take. Just a little bit high when it went through the strike zone. Full count, 3-2. Move to first. Whitehead back. Fick getting set for a 3-2 payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4, walk to Cody Fick. First and second for Jeffco with only 1 out. Well, the walks at times have really hurt Fort Smith, just as it did Jefferson in the first game today against Delgado. Jeffco walked 12 batters in the first game in the 10-7 loss to Delgado. It's tough to win when you're doing that. Becker's at the plate, takes the pitch outside. Out to the mound is one of the coaches for Fort Smith. Out to talk with Waddle. He's walked 2 in the inning. He missed way outside on the delivery to Becker. Becker's 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI single. He had a big 2-out hit to bring in Brandon Wings in the 5th, which put Jeffco up 4-1. Becker is set from the right side as everybody's back to their normal spots. Waddle with the 1-0. Just a little low. 2 balls, no strikes. Waddle is ready. Looks to second. Short lead there for Whitehead. And Becker hits this one in the air to right. Whitehead's going to tag, and he is going to head to third. Throw's going to be cut off. Fly ball to right, moves Whitehead from second to third base. Fick remains at first.
First baseman, number 47, Jay Colster.
Colster will be the batter for Jeffco. He is 0 for 3. He has struck out and grounded into a fielder's choice. Whitehead at third, Fick at first. 2 outs. Jefferson on top 4-2. They're in the top of the 7th inning. And the pitch missed outside. Ball 1 to Jay Colster. A lot of Fort Smith fans are giving the umpire a lot of guff. And that one's a little bit high. 2-0 to Colster. He's looking for his first hit. He did not play in the first game against Delgado. And a foul tip. Big hack by Colster. Just got a piece. It's 2-1. Whitehead is at third. Fick at first. Inside with that delivery. 3-1. Jay Colster back into the box, looking for something to drive. He's going to get a 3-1 delivery here. Outside, ball 4. Bases are loaded for the Vikings. 3 walks in the inning, and it looks like that's going to be it for Waddle as the head coach is heading back out. And that is going to do it. So the pitching change will be made by Dale Harpino. And we're going to get a new pitcher. A right-hander will be coming in. Bases are loaded with 2 outs for Jefferson. We'll return in 90 seconds here on KJFF. This is Jefferson College Baseball in the South Central District on 1400 KJFF. First pitch is a strike to Jeremy Roman as he bats with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Michael Shattuck is into the ball game for Arkansas Fort Smith as Roman taps that one foul. He's down 0-2. Roman from the right side. And Shattuck shakes off a couple. He comes set. The 0-2. And Roman hits it into the right field corner. Long run over there. Back and catch is made. Into the corner is Richmond. He hauls it in the inning, and it remains a 2-run Jefferson lead. We move to the bottom of the 7th. 4-2. Vikings lead Arkansas Fort Smith, and we are back in 1 minute on KJFF. Bottom of the 7th here on KJFF as we return to Vikings Field in Hillsboro. Jefferson on top 4-2 over Fort Smith, Arkansas, trying to get their way into the championship round. Still got a couple innings to go against this pretty good hitting team.
Off for the University of
and
Arkansas,
Schaefer Hall has thrown very well.
Left fielder, number 4.
He's propelled this team to 4 hits and 2 runs. Top of the order up, Louis Lancaster. He's 1 for 3. Hall's pitch just missed a little outside, 1-0. Hall was walked 2. He's hit a batter. He has struck out 3, and there's a fly ball into Right center field, back near the wall is Rahman, and up against the fence, can't make the catch. It's going to be a leadoff double for Lancaster. Rahman made a heck of a grab earlier, almost in the same spot, but not this time. Lancaster with the hit, leads it off with a double. Here is Blake Gaither. He's 0 for 3. Runner at second base would pull Fort Smith, Arkansas to within a run. Hall's pitch down and in. And Robinson's going to walk it back out to Hall. I gotten crossed up a bit on that delivery, 1-0. Schaefer Hall has thrown well for Jefferson. Came into the game with a 9-1 record, an ERA of 2.21. And he's held these dangerous bats down the first 6 innings. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 to Gaither. On deck is Fields. Pitcher loosening for the Vikings in the bullpen. Pickoff move to second, runner back easily. Cody Stites is throwing. Time is called by the runner at second base, Lancaster. He gets off to his lead. There it comes to the plate. Outside corner called strike. It is 1-2 on Gaither. Hall delivers inside. That one missed. 2-2. Jefferson on top, 4-2. Bottom of the 7th inning, a runner at second for Fort Smith with nobody out. It's a leadoff double by Lancaster. Ryan shot back to the mound. Hall gloves, throws to second for the force, out. Double play, turned by Jeffco. Line drive back to Hall. Throws to Randazzo, covering second for the force out of Lancaster. They've had a few of those happen for them today.
Third baseman.
And really in recent history over the last couple of weeks. Even going into the region, they turned a couple of double plays like that. First pitch in there for a strike against Fields. Foul ball actually off the bat of Fields. He is 1 for 2 with a double. He has also walked and scored. Fields, one of these real dangerous bats. And that one's up in the zone. Fields came into the tournament with 13 home runs and 64 RBIs, and the gentleman in the 5-hole, Michael Hubbard, came in with 20 home runs, and he bombed one against the Delgado squad. Line drive back to the mound, knocked down by Hall, and he'll throw to first for the out. Hall is able to face the minimum here in the 7th inning. Nobody scores for Fort Smith, and he made a couple of dazzling plays on line drives right at him. Nothing doing, though, for Fort Smith, and Jeffco remains on top 4-2 as we head to the 8th inning. We return in 60 seconds on KJFF. Into the top of the 8th inning. Jefferson on top 4-2. And coming up for Jeffco, it's going to be Greg Robinson, Kendall Finley, and Brandon Wings. If anyone gets on, Brian Randazzo. Robinson on the day is 1 for 3 with a single.
Leading off for the Vikings, the catcher, number 26, Greg Robinson.
Robinson from the right side will start it off. Here's the pitch by Shattuck, and it misses outside. Shattuck at the plate, or on the mound rather I should say, and there's one missing just a little bit high. 3-0 to Robinson. Sorry, 2-0. There's a strike. Outside corner. Taken all the way by Robinson. It's 2-1. Back in the box is Robinson. He's ready to go. Next one from the right-hander. Inside. Missing 3-1. In fact, almost hit Robinson. Three balls and a strike to the Vikings catcher here in the top of the 8th. And a belt-high strike call in there to Robinson, 3-2. Robinson gets set at the plate once again. A 3-2 pitch on the way. Instead, time is called. Michael Shattuck actually pitched the last couple of innings against Delgado, and they opt to go back to him here in the 7th inning and now into the 8th. And there's ball 4 outside. Down and low, and Robinson is on. Leadoff man
Right fielder,
reaches for
number
Jefferson.
11, Kendall Findlay.
Findlay is now the batter. He is 2 out of 3 with a couple of singles. A run batted in, a run scored. He's also has a sacrifice today as well, and this is a good sacrifice opportunity for him. Third baseman Fields is a couple of feet on the infield grass. Findlay shows bunt. The pitch is down and in, ball 1. Nobody loosening in either bullpen right now. Time was called while the catcher Pettit goes out to talk to Shattuck. Robinson on at first base. 1-0 pitch. Findlay swings away this time and fouls it back. Up and over the backstop and out of play. A 1-1 count. Kendall Findlay back into the batter's box. And the pitch. Breaking ball just a little bit high. 2-1. Umpire's got a maybe a little bit smaller than normal strike zone today. Not calling the high pitch, that's for sure. There's a strike on the inside corner to Findlay, and it's a 2-2 count. Runner at first base is Robinson. They're going to throw to first. Robinson back easily. They play Kendall Findlay straight away. Just a hair the other way. And the pitch. Inside, ball gets away, but Robinson, or check that, Pettit gets to it quickly. Robinson does not advance. It's a full count, 3-2 to Kendall Findlay. Nobody out, top of the 8th inning. Jefferson on top, 4-2 over Arkansas Fort Smith. The runner goes as Findlay pops it up and out of play. Count stays at 3-2, and Robinson has to retreat back to first. Finley's back in the box. He's ready. Throw to first by Shattuck. Full count, 3-2. Finley's back in the box. He's ready. Runner goes. As Finley hits it in the air to center. And Robinson will have to retreat back to first base. That's out number one. To the plate will be Brandon Wings.
Designated hitter number 7, Brandon Wings.
Wings, 2 out of 4. Couple of singles and a run scored. Here's the pitch to Brandon. It's a pitch out. Robinson not moving. 1-0 to Wings. Shattuck with the pitch. At the knees, called strike. 1-1 to Brandon Wings. Lead at first base for Greg Robinson. Not going. Wings takes it inside, 2-1. Jefferson on top, 4-2 here in the top of the 8th. As the throw goes to first base, and it's thrown away. Up the right field line, Calgary has to get to it. Errant throw on the pickoff move to first allows Robinson to reach second base. Goes down as an error on the pitcher. And Jefferson with another insurance run on at second base with 1 out. 2-1 the count on Brandon Wings. And a base hit into right field. Going the other way is Wings. They will hold Robinson. Now he's going to try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's offline. It's 5-2 Vikings. Ball was bobbled in right field by Richmond. And that allows Robinson to score. Makes it 5-2 Jefferson here in the top of the 8th inning.
Shortstop, number 18, Brian Randazzo.
Randazzo up to the plate. Randazzo is 1 for 3. He lined out sharply his last time up, right back to the pitcher. Runner goes from first. Here comes the throw to second. Will not be in time. A steal for Brandon Wings. He got a good jump, and that one was not even close. He's in scoring position. Randazzo, sacrifice in the first inning, single and a run scored in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th, lined out in the 7th, and he takes a strike, 1-1. Shattuck looks to second. Wings, he's taken off for 3rd, pitches down and in, and it may have hit Randazzo on the foot, and it did, and that's going to make Wings have to go back to second base. And it looks like we may be getting another pitcher. Strong possibility of that. Randazzo heads down to first base. It's Wings at second, and a new pitcher will come in. Shattuck will head to the dugout, and we'll have a new hurler. So we will take a break for 90 seconds and return with the new pitcher for University of Arkansas at Fort Smith after this 90-second timeout here on 1400 KJFF.
For Fort Smith.
new pitcher into the
Number
game,
33, Richard.
and that is 33, Richard Weatherford.
Now batting for the Vikings.
6'3", 220 out of Percy, Arkansas. He's a
Cody
sophomore.
Whitehead.
This is the fourth pitcher that has been used by Arkansas Fort Smith. He faces Cody Whitehead. Pitch is outside. Weatherford with the next one. That's a belt-high strike call to Whitehead, 1-1. Cody's 1 for 2 with a single and a pair of walks. First and second for the Vikings with 1 out here in the 8th. Up 4-2. Runners go, and a strike to Whitehead on the curveball. And the runners both advance, double steal. Whitehead down, a ball and 2 strikes now. Steal by Wings, steal by Randazzo. Infield will come in. Whitehead hits this one deep to left field, way back. This one is gone, and the Vikings have increased the lead. A 3-run shot off the bat of Cody Whitehead. And Jefferson has gone up 8-2 here in the 8th. Whitehead with the blast, a 3-run shot. And Jefferson has gone up 8-2.
Third baseman, number 22, Cody Fick.
Fick will be the hitter. Cody Fick is 0 for 1. He's walked twice and has a sacrifice fly. He actually has 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. That one missed away. 2-0 to Fick. There's still only 1 out in this inning. Fick hits this one out. Goodbye. Cody Fick with his 10th home run of the year. He just teed off on that one off of Weatherford, and it is 9-2 Jeffco. Solo shot by Fick. Back-to-back jacks, Whitehead, then Cody Fick. And Jeffco goes up 9-2 here in the 8th inning.
Left fielder, number 8, Nick Becker.
Becker up. Becker is 1 for 4. And the pitch is thrown down and away and back to the screen. Becker with a line drive. Base hit to left center. Hustling around first. He's going to try to go to second, and he is going to be safe. Ball is dropped by the second baseman covering the bag. Becker with a hit. His second of this ball game. Turns it into a double. Weatherford is done as he heads to the dugout. We're going to have another pitcher coming in. We will take a break again for 90 seconds while the new pitcher for Arkansas Fort Smith gets himself warmed up. Jefferson up 9-2 here in the 8th inning. Back in a moment on KJFF. Pinch hitter comes in for Jay Colster. That is Zach Blanchard. And he tries to take a half swing, could not check it. Goes around on the pitch from Matt Humphrey, the right-hander who's come on in relief. Weatherford could not get anybody out. He gave up 2 home runs and a double, and then is lifted for Humphrey. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-2 count to Zach Blanchard. .256 hitter, 2 home runs, and 19 RBIs going into the day. And a pop-up that'll get out of play. He was 1 for 2 earlier today against Delgado with a single. He is the 8th Viking to hit in the inning. There's still only 1 out with Becker on at second base. Jefferson has opened up the floodgates here in the 8th inning. They lead at 9-2. Humphrey looks the runner back to second. A look to second again, and Humphrey's pitch is popped up into shallow right and gets into foul territory out of play. Blanchard is back in the box. Throw to second, runner back in time, sliding in, Nick Becker. Blanchard will step out. Here's the 0-2. Curveball struck him out. Blanchard down on strikes. First strikeout for Humphrey. 2 gone in the inning.
Number 1.
Here's Ramon.
Jeremy Ramon.
1 for 3 on the day with a single and a run scored and a walk. He has stolen 2 bases. Big breaking ball missed inside. Oh no. Pitch coming. And a strike at the knees to Ramon. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Ramon. 1-2. Look to second. Humphrey with the pitch. Strike 3 call on the outside corner. Ramon goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Humphrey. And we are moving on to the bottom of the 8th inning. Jefferson now leads it 9-2 over Arkansas Fort Smith. We return in 60 seconds on KJFF. Schaefer Hall's day is done for Jeffco. The left-hander leaves with his team leading 9-2. 7 innings pitched, 2 runs given up, both unearned on 5 hits. He walked 2, hit a batter, struck out 3. And he is in line for the victory, and Jeffco will give way to Cody Stites, right-hander who picked up the save in the region clincher over Maple Woods on Monday. Stites, an 0-1 record, a 2.63 ERA. He's making his 8th appearance. 8 innings pitched, allowing 5 hits, 6 runs, but only 3 earned. He's walked 4, struck out 6. And opposing hitters batting just 161 against him.
Number 25, Cody Stites.
Stites will come on to try to finish it, maybe get 2 innings in. And he's going to face Justin Cowger, Michael Hubbard, and Kyle Decker. If anyone gets on, Jared Richmond.
First baseman, number 31, Justin Cowger.
Cowger's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored and a walk. Robinson gives Stites a couple of last-minute instructions before he heads back behind home plate. Stites pitches with a 7-run lead here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jeffco trying to force their way into a game tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Delgado. And the first pitch, up and in. 1-0 to Cowger. strike on the outside half. 88 miles an hour from Cody Stites. Next one to the first baseman of Arkansas Fort Smith is taken up high for a ball. 86 on the gun from Stites. And the 2-1 pitch. That one's low. In the dirt, ball 3, 3-1. Stites has kind of pitched sparingly this year because of elbow trouble, but has finally gotten things cleared up and getting the proper, I guess you would say, proper recovery after each outing now, so he's been able to pitch a lot more lately. There's a ground ball back to the mound. Stites gloves on to first for the out, and that's one gone in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Center fielder, number 26.
Here is Michael Hubbard.
Hubbard.
Twice he's reached on an error, and he has struck out. Blanchard, by the way, stays into the game after pinch hitting for Colster. He's now at first. Pitch by Stites is a strike, 86 miles an hour. Cody got it up over 90 in Kansas City last week. Swing and a miss on that one, breaking ball. 0-2 count on Michael Hubbard. Fastball missed away. 86 again. Ball in, 2 strikes to Michael Hubbard with Jeffco on top, 9-2. Trying to advance into tomorrow's championship round here of this district. Breaking ball missed outside, 2-2 count. Cody gets back on, and we'll look in for the sign. He's into the windup. And a pop-up. Lifted into left center field. Becker out, and Rahman. It'll be Becker to make the catch. 2 outs, nobody on for Kyle Decker.
The designated hitter, number 19, Kyle Decker.
Decker's 0 for 3. He has grounded out, struck out, and flied out to right. Stites has retired the first 2 that he has faced here in the 8th inning. Fastball in there for a strike. 89 on the gun. The 0-1. Curveball, a little bit low. Ball and a strike to Kyle Decker. Here's the 1-1 from the right-hander. Strike 2. 86 on the outside corner, 1-2 count. One-two pitch in the dirt. 2-2 count. 2 outs, nobody on. Stites pitching here in the 8th inning after Schaefer Hall went 7 and is in line for the victory if the Vikings hang on. Arkansas Fort Smith is looking at their final 4 outs unless they get a rally going. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. 86-mile-an-hour fastball from Cody Stites. A 1-2-3 inning for Stites. And we move on to the 9th inning. Jefferson on top, 9-2 over Arkansas Fort Smith. And we're back in 1 minute on KJFF. Jefferson College on top, 9-2 as we move to the top of the 9th inning. The Vikings will have Greg Robinson starting it off, followed by Kendall Findley and Brandon Wings.
Leading off for the Vikings, the catcher, number 26, Greg
Jefferson
Robinson.
will be 3 outs away in the bottom half of this inning to facing Delgado tomorrow at 1 o'clock in a must-win game there to force a decisive championship for Sunday. And the pitch thrown over the head of Robinson and back to the screen. 1-0 from Matt Humphrey, who was the 5th pitcher used by Fort Smith. And that one a little high and outside, 2-0. Robinson's 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. That one's right down the heart of the plate, 2-1. Robinson pops it up right side, and this will get out of play. First baseman giving chase. Up against the fence, he almost made the catch. Count stays at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball. Robinson, did he go around? Yes, strike 3, says the home plate umpire. Robinson down on strikes. That's 3 strikeouts for Humphrey.
Right fielder, number 11, Kendall Findley.
I'm sure that Fort Smith is probably wishing they brought him in earlier. Findley up. 2 for 4. Ground ball. Right side. Second baseman up with it. Gaither will throw Findley out for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 outs for Brandon Wings.
Designated hitter, number 7, Brandon Wings.
He's had a nice day. 3 out of 5 with 3 singles after he had 2 hits in the earlier game against Delgado. He has scored a couple of runs. He has 2 stolen bases. Fastball's up high. Humphrey has retired the 4 hitters that he has faced so far, and there's a strike on the outer half. 1-1 to Wings. Curveball, little low. 2-1. The next offering. Foul tip, big cut by Wings, 2-2. Into the windup, here is the pitch. Outside corner, called 3rd strike, and a 1-2-3 inning for Humphrey. We move on to the bottom of the 9th inning. Jefferson will go for the win to try to advance to tomorrow. We're back in 1 minute on 1400 KJFF. Cody Stites is done after an inning, so the new pitcher to try to finish this out is Jake Kemper. Pitched very well in his outing at the regional tournament against Maple Woods. He pitched 3 innings in the 5-2 loss. He gave up an unearned run. Had a couple of strikeouts in there. For the season, Kemper 0-1, making his 12th appearance at 8.51 ERA, 12 and a third innings pitched.
Number 14, Jake
He has allowed 16 runs, 15 of them earned, 15 strikeouts to 3 walks. Not been able to really get on track this year because he missed some time due to injury. And like Cody Stites, just never came back really strong as far as being able to go any kind of length of time, not able to go back-to-back and that kind of thing in double headers. And his first pitch, though, is strike 1 to Jared Richmond. That one's a little low. Pinch hitter actually in there. That's 17, Andy Lee.
76.
That one is low and in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Lee batting here in the 9th inning after Richmond went 0 for 2 with reaching base once with a hit by pitch. 276 the average for Lee with 5 home runs and 19 RBIs. That one's hit well to left center field and deep. And this one will head to the bottom of the fence. Becker brings it in. It'll be a leadoff double for Andy Lee here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Kemper not greeting well as he gives up a double to start off the 9th inning. Evan Pettit, the catcher, will be the hitter. Pettit is 0 for 3. Cody Stites goes a perfect inning, got 1 strikeout during that 1 inning. And the pitch is inside on Pettit, 1-0. Robinson out to talk with Kemper. Kemper, the Seckman graduate, will get back on the mound. He was redshirted 1 year here at Jefferson, so he's actually in his 3rd season. Pitched very well last year. There's a strike. An ERA just a little above 2, had a couple of big wins, pitched about 45 innings. This year, because of injury, he's pitched only 12 innings. Time called by Pettit, the catcher. He steps out. Ball and a strike. Pitcher is going to get loosened up for Jeffco, apparently. Robinson back out to talk to Kemper again. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He took something off of that one. Off-speed pitch, change up, 1-2. Kemper comes set, checks on the runner at second base. The pitch, ground ball over to short. Randazzo sets and throws, and it's in time. Tag applied by Blanchard. Runner at second holds there. That's out number 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th, and up will be Blake Doty, and he is going to be lifted
Number 2,
for
Matt Whiting.
Whiting. He comes on to pitch for Doty. Pinch hit for Doty. Pitch missed inside. Kemper comes set, 1-0 delivery. Outside corner called strike. Whiting, a .242 hitter, no home runs and 8 RBIs through the regular season and their regional tournament. One and one the count. Kemper looks to second, time called by the batter at home plate. Down to the final 2 outs is Fort Smith, Arkansas, as they trailed to Jeffco 9-2. Swing and a miss, another pitch in which Kemper took something off. 1-2. Kemper looks in. Here it comes. Curveball, strike 3, looking, down goes Whiting. 2 gone in the inning. First strikeout for Kemper here in this outing, and the batter will be Louis Lancaster. He's the last hope to extend it for Arkansas
Louis
Fort Smith.
Lancaster.
Jeffco on top, 9-2. Here's the pitch from Kemper. Outside, missing, ball 1. Lancaster, 2 out of 4 on the day with a double and a single. Jefferson has held this very strong hitting team to 6 hits, and there's a fly. First base side, foul territory. Blanchard cannot make the catch. Right up against the fence, he cannot haul it in. And it's a 1-1 count. Back on the mound is Kemper. Looking in. Kipper comes set, checks on the runner at second. The right-hander deals it in. Fly ball, shallow left field. Cody Fick calling for it. He's going to make the catch, and the Vikings survive. They get the split today to earn themselves a spot in the championship, and Arkansas Fort Smith will be the team going home. 9-2, Vikings win it here in the nightcap, the third game of the day. We will take a break and return in 2 minutes for post-game here on 1400 KJFF.
You may not know their names, but the students who are helped through a Jefferson College Foundation scholarship carry thanks in their hearts. It's for the kindness that our contributors have shown. Make a difference in their tomorrows.
Education, the great equalizer. It doesn't just mean you get more knowledge, it means you improve your quality of life.
Give to the Jefferson College Foundation today.
Exceptional education.
Spectacular experience.
The personalization.
It was convenient.
It's a fun atmosphere.
And my personal experience here has just been wonderful.
It just opened up a whole new horizon for our family.
Arnold, High Ridge, and the Hillsborough campus has been very convenient.
I recommend Jefferson College every day to anyone who will ask.
I'm Russ Hilton.
I'm Jane.
I'm Brandon Berger.
I'm Liz Lando, and I'm proud I chose to attend Jefferson College.